Hey guys, welcome back to Midwestern Dawn. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me, and if you enjoy this video, I hope that you will subscribe so that you can join me on my journey to finding beauty products that I love. Today I'm going to be doing my first mascara wear test. Mascara is like my arch nemesis. I know that sounds super dramatic, but it's totally true. I love mascara. I think it has a huge impact on the way your makeup looks. It completes the look. You know, if you're putting on any sort of eye look, eyeshadow, anything like that, I think that it will look weird without mascara to complete it. However, I have never found a mascara that works for me, and that's across my entire life, not just the last few years when I've gotten into makeup. When I was younger, I thought that it just was normal to have mascara smudge all over the place or flake, or, you know, that's just the way mascara was. And it wasn't until I started watching the YouTube tutorials a few years ago that I realized, oh hey, people are talking about how they love this mascara because it never smudges on them. I'm like, what? Mascara is not supposed to smudge? Yeah. Everything always smudges on me. I have I guess I could say combination oily, normal skin, though my cheeks are more normal skin. They can get oily depending on the products that I use, but my T-zone and my forehead and my eyelids in particular, my hair too, my super greasy second day hair I got going on, don't care today. I have very oily from here up, and mascara does not want to stay put. I have tried people's favorites. I've tried recommendations from people. I've talked to both people at Sephora and people at Ulta in the store. I've had them give me recommendations. None of them have worked. I have wear tested with makeup, without makeup. I have done all sorts of things. I probably have tried across the board maybe a dozen, which doesn't sound like a lot compared to like how many are out there in the world, but for me, and just starting off in this journey and like building up my makeup collection, having gone through a dozen mascaras is a lot. And there's one that quasi works. It doesn't smudge, that doesn't really smudge on me. It does flake, but I don't love the way it looks on, and that's the Thrive Cosmetics liquid lash extensions, I think it's called. But that's my go-to because it's the only one that at least doesn't smudge. But I would love to find a mascara that stays put on me, and I could put on in the morning and count that it's gonna still look good later in the day. It would be amazing. Anyway, I already know that today's mascara doesn't do that because I've worn this before several times and it doesn't stay put. So this is what I have on. I just threw it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I picked it up. The COVERGIRL Lash Blast Volume Waterproof Mascara. This is one that I had seen recommended. I've done research before, looking up articles, reading articles about smudge-proof mascaras. This is one that I repeatedly saw, so I picked it up. It is $12.99 at Ulta, 4.2 stars out of over 10,000 reviews. So obviously it's a decent mascara. If that many people review it and it's got over 4 stars, it's pretty good. It is supposed to be a volume. It gives you full and voluminous lashes. Patent volume boosting hyperallergenic mascara formula and patent pending brush are designed to max out each and every lash, leaving you with an ultimate big lash look. And just to be honest, patent pending brush. I hate the brush actually. I'll show you in a second, but I really don't like it. It's smudge and wear proof, instant volume and fullness, and it's supposed to obviously be waterproof. So the brush is huge, and I honestly do not like it at all. It's way too big. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it's like giant. Like, look at that. Like, it's impossible to get in, especially on my lower lash line, with like little detail, like the tiny little lashes that are on the ends and stuff. It's impossible. This is way too big. And it's got, honestly, it's got really tiny bristles too. For as big as it is, like the bristles are tiny, which I don't even know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. I'll put up a video of me putting it on. I already am not a neat mascara applier. I goop it all over the place on a good day. This one though, like goes all over the place. And because it's waterproof, if I let it dry down, then I can't get it off. Like I still have a line, you can see it right there, yeah you can, that I couldn't get off because I let it dry down too much, like right up against my lash line, and now I can't get it off, and now it's there for the day until I remove it at the end of the day. So that's an issue. Not that I'm complaining necessarily that it doesn't come off, because it's supposed to not come off with waterproof, but it made a huge mess, way more so than I usually make, probably because the brush is so huge. So anyway, I did not like the way it applied. Does it look okay? I mean, yeah, I guess. Give me, especially on the side, I got real spidery. I got 2 coats on the top, 1 on the bottom. That's how I would normally wear it. Left side, for some reason my left eye is worse than my right when it comes to smudging. I have powder, setting powder all over that I applied first. This side doesn't have anything, and obviously I don't have any other makeup on. I wanted to see how it would wear by itself. So anyway, am I impressed right now? No. Do I think it gave me volume? Like spidery volume, yeah, if that's what you're going for, yeah, that's fine. I don't like spidery lashes though, but my big thing is though, I already know it's not gonna stay put. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be shocked at the end of 12 hours, but see you then. Okay, 12 hours have passed, and I told you that it was not gonna work well. And it honestly lasted longer than I thought before it really started smudging bad. Maybe 8-9 hours. I mean, it was starting to get a little bit underneath, but it didn't get that bad until a little bit later. And I will say, I went to Costco after dinner looking like this. That shows how serious I am about doing these wear tests. I was like, I don't know if I could do this, but I did it. Of course, nobody said anything, but I'm sure people saw it. Usually stuff doesn't bother me, but that was rough on me, going to Costco looking like that. But I did it. Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, it's very smudged under this eye. Like I said, my left eye is always worse. It flaked and like kind of left, I don't know if you can see that, left little dots up here from where it touched up above. It didn't get too smudged over here, but it definitely was flaking more over here. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is about my left eye. Always worse. Always worse. So I kind of debated whether or not this was just going to be it. Obviously, if it is wearing badly like this, I feel like it's going to carry over to like if I had actual makeup on, which of course I don't have today. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do just a quick full makeup wear test. I'm not going to probably film it. I'm just going to throw the pictures up at the end, just to give you a side-by-side comparison kind of look. But I will say it doesn't really matter, because number one, I don't like the brush. I don't like the way it applied. It applied too spidery. Obviously it did not wear well at all on me, and I don't really care, because even if it looks good with a full face of makeup and it stays put, which I don't, by the way, know why it would stay put just because I have makeup on, especially since I had powder on this eye. Powder was like the only thing I could think of that might affect the wear of it. Clearly didn't help, but I'm gonna give it, I debate between 1 and 2 stars again. I'll give it a 1, just because number one, it's supposed to be waterproof, which to me, even though what's affecting it is not water, it's oil, but to me that is supposed to stay put, like no matter what. And I can tell, like, it's crispy on there, kind of like it feels crispy, so like I can tell it's going to be a pain to remove, but clearly that doesn't affect it. It still is wearing off. I honestly have had worse. that sounds bad to say because this one looks pretty bad, but I have had worse. But I'm still gonna give it a 1 star because it's not good. And I don't like the application, I don't like the brush, I don't like the way it wore. 1 star. But I will pop up info at the end if you want to see the makeup look before and after, just in case, if you're interested. Stay tuned and check it out. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please comment down below and like this video. Also, please subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of all my future content, so you can join me on my journey to hopefully finding products that I love that are 5 stars and not 1 star, especially mascara, which I don't have a lot of hope for. Bye. There's your rookie. Okay, so I'm only like 6 hours. Yes, I see you there. I'm only like 6 hours into the second day with the full face of makeup of this. Sorry about the red marks. I was wearing my glasses. But yeah, it's not. Ow, 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 rookie! I know you're there. It's no better with makeup. Not surprisingly. So yeah, I stick with my original review of this from day 1. Don't like it.